え、あー、なるほど。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
おー、一人称視点なんだ。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
ほう。
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
7年前の請求書。操作がよくわからん。
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
え、どっち？どっちでもいいタイプなのか？
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
あら。
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
家を相続した。
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
変な家。
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
まあこんな家に住んでたらね。あ、ちょっとこれでこれにしよう。 OK。
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
家が怖い。
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
開かへんのかい。
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
なるほど。走れないのこれ。どこの鍵？どこの鍵マジで。すごい綺麗やけど。走りたい。何？
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
ドラゴンがいるの？車の鍵ではなくて。いけへんやん。こっち？こっちさっきの道じゃなくて？
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
「怖いですが」最初の道じゃなくてここ。ほら帰る？帰ってどうするん？ここでうろうろして終わんの嫌やで。
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
いけへんやん。また帰らないかんやん。走れないの？ んのこれ。新たな道を。なんかないんですか？あ、こっちか。単純にこっちか。そっから入んの？やっば。
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
まさかの。
The power had been turned off the night we left.
ほう。あ、プールだ。
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
いや、家に来たやん。
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Wow.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
何が起きたんですか？
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
わあ、すごい。沈んだ最初の家。暖炉があるお家っていいな。海が横にあるね。
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
地下室に何があるんでしょう。バイオハザードかな。
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
すごい。おじいちゃんの手作り。おお。チェロにしてはちっちゃすぎ。6時38分で止まっています。
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
何があったん？
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
寝室をすべて封印したとは。それがここってこと？
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
ちょっと今読み切れんかったけど。
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
10。あれ10？違うな。絵を描く人なんだ。中入れないのかい？
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
バーバラって誰？お、3階。
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
なるほどなるほど。なるほどね。子役だったんだ。モーリー。
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
47年にモーリーは亡くなってる。覚えて。
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
おう。
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
ここで遊んでたんや。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
開いたー。
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
え、怖っ。お邪魔します。
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
あれ、ここバーバラの部屋。じゃあ、もう
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
ここ誰の部屋？え、
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
やっぱモリーの部屋やんな。
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
モリー、謎の人形。クラゲ？これモリークラゲ抱いて寝てたんかな。あら、これフォートナイトのやつかな。モリーは虫が好きだったのかな。
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
47年。
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
その時のモリーの
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
マジ？こいつやべえ。あれ？
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
やめときな。闇が深いぞ、ちょっと。やっぱ動物が好きなんだ。1947年でモリーいなくなった年。怖いよ。トイレもちゃんと。
I kept eating and eating.
何それ？歯磨き粉食べてんの？
I ate a lot of things that night.
謎の食べ物食ってるけど大丈夫？汚ねえトイレだな。
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
鳥さん。
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
ツバメさん
I
だ。
reached out for her.
逃げた。
And suddenly,
え？
I was a cat.
ま？ No, no. No, no, no.
I tried to be quiet,
初
but the
見で
bird
す。
was really scared.
鋼鉄の意に震えた。
なんて？鋼鉄の意に震えた。ありがとうございます。びっくりした。本当にどういう何を食べてるのかと思ったら。鳥さん待って。どこに飛ぶ？ぴょん。 この木登れなくない？こっち。鳥。
The babies were all gone. I jumped and I almost got her.
観賞魚を食べようとするとか、わら。
やばいっすね、あれ。だいぶ衝撃で
I
した
could
ね。
tell she was getting really tired.
鳥さん。
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up,
Oh my god.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
待って待って、設定がわからんすぎる。いや、何も操作できねえし。カナツペの飛行能力やばいぞ。どこ行ったらいい？なんて？あのこいつを生きてたらいいんですか？うさぎさんだよ。これ下に降りるにはどうやったらいいんですか？そんなウサギにテンション上がる？ウサギのところにあ、そういうことか。ゲット。
I imagined his face looking up
やめ
and
て。
seeing mine through my talons.
やめて。見たくない見たくない。
And I didn't chew one bit.
一口で食
Then
べ
I
るな。
flew off to find
クリプ
something
だからやろうと思いましたが、少し怖くなってきてます。わら。
怖くないですか？ちょっとマジでマジでよ。
a mama rabbit.
お母さんのウサギあいつ食べんの？やばいってやめてくないか？ちょっと
She was almost too big to carry. I started
Ah.
choking, but I couldn't stop
Ah.
eating.
あ
And suddenly, I was a shark.
あ、なんで？ここじゃ生きられんけど。雑いよ。死んじゃうけど。跳ねて何？下に転がってったらいいのか。雑すぎひんこれ。これちょっと雑。
I rolled off the cliff
雑
and into
い
the
っ
ocean.
て。あ、どうも。
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
お腹ペコペコなんすよ。でれんでれんでれんでれん。
基本捕食するんやね、わら。
基本捕食ゲームみたいですね、なんか。でもなんか女の子が急に猫になってフクロウになってサメに。どこに行ったらいいんですか？あ、操作がわからん。すいません、ちょっと操作が慣れない。魚に突進してるから。 せや。あー、エイム力。
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
もっと太って美味しいアシカがいい。洗濯言うんじゃないよ。どこにいるんだい。ちょごめんなさいね、なんか酔いそう。ほら、誰。
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
美味しかったらしいです。ビミ。なんか怖い。
ライフストレンジみたい感じかと思ってましたね。
ライフストレンジってなんか聞いたことあるぞ。あ、アシカさんを、さっきのアシカだ。あれ、どっか行った。あ、ごめんなさいね、操作が。本当に申し訳ない。上下が逆なのがすごい嫌。下だから。上下逆やったのに統一すなよ。統一すなって何。逆やったのに戻ってるやん。待って、あれ、エイム力のなさ。操作が本当に難しい。一生この動画ですかね。やばいですね、これは。酔います。ごめんなさい。待って。操作がさ、難しいんや。行かないで。アシカさん。
Grabbed on tight.
Yeah.
I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
何？これは何になっているんでしょうか。ヘビだ。うわー。ヘビじゃないの？これはまた操作が難しい。
Now I was a monster and I smelled people.
怪物？怪物なの？これヘビじゃない。あ、これは人間食うの？
I
も
was
しかして
big, but I moved real quiet.
人間食うのやだよ。やろ。
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
クラーケンかな。
やばくないかこれ。うわ笑いながら店長、こんにちは。
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smoked
す
into
ごい食欲やな。
something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
またこいつかい。
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
パイプの中。わあ。あれ、
ええ、
ここはお部屋に
I
帰って
got
きた。
closer and closer.
え、嫌な予感。え、お部屋、あなたのお部屋ですが。
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
え、怖いって。怖いって。こんなん見せられた気持ちよ。
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
うまいな。猫の声するけど、あれモリー？
怖い。
怖い。え？怖い。え？
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
イーディ？猫。シグノ？
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
なるほど。なるほどとか言いながら、いまいち理解してないけど。でも
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
ばあちゃんの部屋。ここでばあちゃん
We got
は
along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
最後絵描いてくれたって。
Her room was like a museum.
What?
For
Ba-
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
それだけ？もっとなんかないの？あ、あるやん。
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
俺の女友達
On
でサメ
January
に食われて死にたいって人います。
he set sail with his
軽く引きま
family
したけど、
and
わ
his
ら。
house,
ま、
hoping to leave the curse
だいぶ
behind.
クレイジーな友達を持ってらっしゃる。呪い。
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
あ、最初に沈んだ家の
Odin's daughter
クレーンがあっ
Edie,
てこれ
with
の
husband
ことかい
Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
モーリ
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
ー。うん。あれ。
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
うんうん。 絵うまいなって。
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
結局自分は誰なのかっていう忘れてしまった。
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
なるほど。
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
モグラ男？何？バケモン住んでんの？
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
あら。
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
なるほどね。そういうことね、ドラゴンに殺されたっていうことは。あれが崩れて亡くなったと。はあ。ここ誰の部屋？ピンクのトイレとお風呂。
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
ややこいややこいよ。
It was a pretty big trace.
そりゃそうやろ。めっちゃふかふかそう。いいなこの感じ。帰る。 T がない。出たよ。隠し扉ですよ、ここが。
There's a secret in this bathroom.
なんだい？
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
すごいすごい。
It's hidden in this book.
こんなところにあるんですね。へえ。
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
なるほど。暗室だ。これ
On the paintings
これ
on
バ
the
イオ
wall,
ハ
it
ザー
was
ド。
clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
本当だ。あ、バイオハザード感。あら、ケビンの部屋だな。狭。
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
え。あ、だからベッドが2つあるんだ。こっちまでも階段になってるけど、特に。
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
た始
How
ま
I
る
Want
や
to
ん。
Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
わお。まただよ。あ、足怪我してる。いいよね、ブランコ。楽しいよ
My
ね。
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
走るの嫌いなの。
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
飛ぶのこれ。飛ぶの？
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
あ、めっちゃいい。ブランコ乗ってるみたい。飛ぶ
But that
飛ぶや
day,
つやろこれ。
he finally made up his mind to do it.
よいそう。絶対これ飛ぶやつやん。うわ
I told him going around was impossible.
ー、やばい。
Maybe
よ
if I hadn't said that,
リアルに酔いそう。
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be
わ
here. But I doubt.
ー、死んじゃう死んじゃ
I
う。
think he'd already made up his mind.
やばいやばい。マジで酔うこれは。
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
いやー、酔うて。ブランコ楽しいなー。これ下見たらいかんのかな。マジで酔う。やばい。気持ち悪いって。え？
ごわわ。
あかん。どうしたらいいんだ。怪我するよ。足折ってんのに。いけるよ。オーマイガー。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。やばい、一回切れてる。
Today he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
いや、そんな飛ばんて。
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
それで亡くなったんですか？
綺麗に飛ぶやん。
困惑。
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
なるほど。だからここ赤いあれをしてたんね。
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
双子の兄弟がさ、やば。ピロリロリン。パカッ。なんか素敵やな、このモーションが。すごい。なんか面白いお家やな。かっけえ、こんな家住みたいわ。住みたかねえけど。
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
バーバラ。ここ階段とこやん。上行く？これ奥行けるよね。バーバラの部屋に入れるぞ。
なんか思ってたのと違うゲームで
I
す
always
ね。
thought of Barbara as a child star.
あ、ポンさん。
こんな家住みたいわ草。わら、スパイ一家しか無理やで、わら。
いや、なんかちょっとかっこいい。あ、ギタール弾きたい弾きたい。マジで思ってたゲームと違いすぎて困ってるんですけど。さっきネズミ食べましたよ。アシカとネズミとなんか木の実となんか乾いた人参。でも金魚を食べようと思ったんですけど、さすがにちょっと
I
でき
never
な
thought
かっ
about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
た。何の話？これは誕生日ケーキが腐ってる。絶対この部屋臭いやん。ポップコーン。いやいやいや。
かなつぺさんの日常じゃないですか。
おい。
歯磨き粉を忘れないで。
あ、そうだ。歯磨き粉を飲みました。おい。かなつぺさんの日常とか言うなよ。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
また。あー、怖いやつ。じゃん。
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
これかなつぺさんのリアルゲー。
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster
なん
movie
で猫にな
fans.
るんよ。
It was just a
い
boost
や、
to
歯磨
her
き粉とか
career.
食べへんし。まずそこからでしょうよ。
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
なるほど。
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
なるほど。
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight.
チャンネル
Police are
登
urging
録といいね
residents
し
to...
ますから食べないでください。
That came from the
お願い
basement.
します。
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
ちょっともう話が入ってこないやろ。ありがとうございます。
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
マジであれやん。
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
待って、この曲はマイケル。このマイケル来てるよ。マイケル来てるよ。レベル3になるよ。おいおいおいおい、こんなところでマイケルの曲を流す。怖い怖い怖い。
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
マイケル来るよ。
メメモリやだ。
メモリーされるよ。
見られてんぞ。
おーすごい。これで倒せんじゃん。
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
マイケルやん。これはローリーション。怖い。何これ。怖い。ほら。怖い。あそこ行ったらいい。走りたいんですけど。おい。怖い。アラマーじゃないね。何これ。
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then
Yeah,
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
こいつ
She
や
threw
ばい
him
な。
out.
やあ。
She kept a little something to remember him by.
こいつやばいな。
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
何
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
またマイケルに見られてる。やばい。あいつどっから見てんの。だからもうその曲やめて。ハロウィン、だからハロウィン。設定が細かいぞ。ほらやめてー。そういうのやめてー。
まだ見たいんですが、十分邪魔したったんで去ります。頑張って。
はーい。アーカイブ残ってるんで、多分。
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any
絶対こ
suspicious
うマイケ
activity.
ルやん。マイケル。
Barbara
あ、副
turned,
船長だ。
saw the Hookman, and was speechless.
そりゃ
He was quite smashing.
バーバラ強っ。
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
だからマイケ
Okay,
ルの
Barbara, there's
曲な
gotta
んで
be
す
another
ね。
way out of here.
俺これ配信する勇気ないな。
やばい。マイケルが来てしまう。あ、これ。ローリーやん。
She played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
なるほど。ね、このクラゲの人形なんなの。
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
いや、バレる。
ハッチ見つけたら勝ち。
勝ったわ。
It wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not
突然の
be
勝利。
over yet.
え、終わらないの。何とどめ、メメントメメント。 そしたら一回。
The hookman had vanished.
消えてる。
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
レイスかな。レイス来たかな。わい。
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. Oi, oi, oi.
The
Oi, oi.
monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
いやいやいや、ちょっと。
A real
斜め上行き過ぎ、投げやんやん。
ジョークがきつすぎないかい。怖い。
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
怖い。え、ブラックジョークがきつすぎねえか。怖くねえかこれ、このゲーム。マイケルが出てくるとは分かったけど。
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
なるほどね。じゃあオルゴールを触るしかねえ。 1回やったっけ。怖っ。え、なんかあれ、あっこや。 ほらほら。おー、すごい。すごい。これバイオハザードじゃない？ここから変な怪物出てこうへんから大丈夫かな。大丈夫かな。 あれ？ここって入ってきた。
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
大変申し上げにくいのですが、このゲームクリアしたら不幸が訪れるらしいよ。
マジで怖いんでやめてもらっていいですか？
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
怖い。すごいすごい。いやでもグラフとかいろいろすごいですよ。やるべき。なんかブルブル言ってる。
I remember asking
あ、
Mom
もう
once
絶
about where
対
Walt
これ
had
バイオ
gone.
ハザードの。ややで。
She said after Barbara died, he got as
あ
far
んな
away
狂
as
っ
he
たゲ
could.
ームやらんぞ。バイオハザード7。何ここ。食料庫み
If
たい
there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
あー怖い。パカッ。これは絵。これは絵。ああ、見なきゃいけないのか。見なきゃいけないのか。
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
地震？これ地震？怖いよ。
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
めっちゃ震える。怖い。え、ずっとこれをさせられるんですか？
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
化け物？
Almost friendly.
これは何食べてるの？マッシュルームかな？すごいね、もう。
And then one day,
ケラする
everything
食べ
just
方やん。
口の中多分。
stopped.
揺れない。揺れなかった。
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
わあ。
It's been a week
桃缶
now,
やろ。
the longest in 30 years.
桃缶？あら、
I'm
桃缶
done
でした。
waiting.
マッシュルームかと思った。マッシュルームにしてはでかい。
I have to leave. While I still can.
よし。ここから出るぞ。いやー、降りんの怖いけど。化け物いるって言ったらこれ、バイオハザード7じゃん。マジで。でもちゃんと
I know
怖
it's
く
out
ないよ
there
うに
somewhere.
されてましたね。さっきのポ
Whatever
ップな
killed
感じ
Barbara
でマイケルを出したり。
and Molly and Calvin.
え。
Maybe this is
ピ
all a
ーチアプリ
mistake.
コットって書いてましたよ。
嘘だ。
But I need to stop living the same day,
全部
even
見
if
て
it
なかっ
kills me.
た。壁を壊していく。
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
こんな綺麗に壁を壊したんですか？いや、心の準
I'm
備は
going
で
to
きてるって言
appreciate
っても
all of it, especially the food.
親に感謝せ、親に。
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
なか
Or
な
a
か
single week.
明日とか言ってたのに。
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
え このブルブルは電車だったということ
Walter
です
died when I
か
was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
いやいやいやいやいやいや、本当だ、いい位置。桃をずっとあんな豪快に食べてたんです。え、マジで桃が好きだったんだ。
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
この下は行っちゃいかんやろ。だって地下鉄じゃなくて鉄道が。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
電車が
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
すごい食べ物に
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
行くの
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
え、怖い
Now
怖
that
い。
there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
これ引かれない？大丈夫？
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
なるほど。
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
やめた方がいいと思うな。
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
電気ついたよ。
But I thought you should know about your family.
電気ついたよ。
And the history you're a part of.
え、これはカナツペに語りかけられているのか。あなたってあなた。え、
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
いや、途方に暮れてはない。困ってる。
I think the people in these
What?
stories believed them, for what that's worth.
そうですね。いや、マイケルのくだり忘れねえかんな。
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
今画面に顔映ってませんか？
え、怖いです。ちょっとびっくりするから、そういうの
I
ちょっ
think
と
we've been surrounded by
びっくり
death
しちゃう
for
から。
so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
怖い。
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
えー、
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
うわー、なんかすごいおしゃれ。めっちゃおしゃれ。これいいな、このお墓。めっちゃいいやんこれ。おお、ああ、はいはいはい。
芸術。
ね、めっちゃすごい。モリこれは猫とフクロウ感しかないけど、モーリーちゃんはモリね。バーバラは星なの？バーバラ星？
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
なるほど。
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
何あれ。なんでですか？
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
あ、古い家。一番最初の家だ。あれで暖炉作ったんや。どうやって取りに行った？
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
なるほど。めっちゃみんな死んどるよ。どうした？
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
これガシャーンなってゾンビ出てこん？あ、ここ鳥さん追いかけてきたところだ。
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
いやー、折れないのそれ。妊娠22日目だよね。お腹出てると思った。ほら。
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
ちょっと電気つけよ
う。They were both pretty intense.
怖い。音が怖い。クマさん。あ、始まってしまう。ちょっと待って。もうちょい周りを見たい。
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
うん。 スナイパー。カメラペダル。てってれーん。自撮り。
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
どこにおる人。
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
おしっこしとる。
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
ここに写真を撮っていけばいいのか。
Nothing quite like being outside.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
撮らせるな、写真を。
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
なくね。
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
なんか見えてはいけないものが映るみたいなやつ、これ。
Let's see. Maybe. Or was it?
心霊写真。
Could have been.
どうしたらいいんでしょうか。
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
あれは何ですか。え、むずくね。何？なに？え、なに？なんかいます。 ああ、なるほど。
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
なるほど、鹿を。
Dad, I...
かっこいいよ。
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot,
こっ
Dawn!
ちが打つんかい。怖い。なんだ。
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god. え
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
おじさん。おじさんの最後よ。え。やばい、あと30分もないぞ、時間が。
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Wow. どうしよう、一回ここで終わろうかな。
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry.
待って待って待って
yet.
待って待って待って待
A
って
poem for Gus, who
あ
always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
パーティーしてるね。
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
中指立てんな。
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
むずいよ。
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
5あと5人。あと5人なので、ちょっと一旦ここでほらセーブが出たので終わろうかなと思います。ですね。じゃあまた続きはいつやろうかな。また時間が空いた時に明日同じぐらいの時間帯にできるかな、わかんないですけど、よかったらまたお願いします。ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。